welcome guys. Welcome to Community at Home for Thursday, September 17th. September 17th happens to be my birthday. So happy birthday to me today on September 17th, and happy birthday to you whenever your birthday might be. I hope you're doing well. We didn't have any community homes last week, and we're going to have the one this week. Maybe we'll have a couple of next week. We'll just kind of see how the weeks go from that standpoint. But I hope you're checking our Facebook page and our Wednesday night Bible studies. If you're not up to date, you can go back and catch up, or maybe you haven't even started, you can go back and start from the beginning and work your way through the book of Acts. So we have those different kinds of things to do. I would also say this to you, for many of you, if you're comfortable with it and you'd like to go have a cup of coffee, all you got to do is ask. I know there's different places now that we can sit inside, and with the weather changing a little bit, if we do morning or late afternoon, we can be outside at the district and have a lemonade or a cup of tea or a coffee or whatever. I'd love to do that if you just let me know. Call the church or send me an email or stop by the office and set up an appointment, or however you want to do that. That would be great. We got a couple of things coming up this Sunday. Make sure you sign up for whichever service. That 9:30 service gets pretty full pretty quick, but 11 o'clock there's usually some room there, and 8 o'clock you can spread out. There's a lot of room at 8 o'clock, so hope to see you on a Sunday if you are comfortable with being inside and worshiping. There's also a place on our website. We're taking a survey about doing an outdoor service, so you can check that out. Just to let us know, that would help us as well. And I had something else I was going to say about some things coming up. And the diaper drive. So we are collecting, starting this Sunday and for the following Sunday, and even during the week, you can drop them off at the office. Diapers, I think it's size 4 and up. Diapers, pull-ups, and baby wipes that goes to a foster care place that helps people who are fostering little ones. That diaper need is really big. So I hope that you'll help us with that and donate to that. You can drop that off Sunday or during the week. This past Sunday, it was announced that Charles Stanley is stepping down as the pastor of First Baptist Church in Atlanta. Now, many of you probably know who Charles Stanley is. I talk about Andy Stanley a lot, and that is his son. Dr. Stanley, I grew up listening to Dr. Stanley on the radio back before there were podcasts and all of those other kind of things. A lot of times people will say, this person inspired me to be like Dr. Stanley inspired me to be a preacher. That was not the case. Dr. Stanley discouraged me to be a preacher, because I would listen to him and I would go, oh my gosh, what the content is just amazing, and how does he say so much in 20 minutes? And I was like, man, I could never do that. But I used to listen to him faithfully, and I know many of you still do. And Sunday announced that he's stepping down. He's 88 years old, and he put out a little 3.5 minute message to his church. You can go to their website, FBC Atlanta, and watch that. But I want to share with you something that he said. He talked about how he had taken his time since he was 88 to make this decision. But he said something towards the end of his address to his church that it is so good. And I've used it multiple times this week. He said, listen, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing what I've asked you to do for decades. And what I'm doing is I'm being obedient to God. I'm doing what He's telling me to do, and I'm leaving all the consequences to Him. I'm being obedient to God, and I'm leaving all the consequences to Him. Man, that is so good. If we could do that, if we could challenge ourselves to, you know what, this is what I'm going to do, to the best of my ability, to the best of my knowledge, to the best of my counsel, to the best of my experience, I'm going to do what God has called me to do. I'm going to do what He's telling me to do. I'm going to be obedient to Him in the little things, in the middle things, and in the big things. And then I'm going to sit back and leave the consequences to Him. And if we can do that, life will be better. Hey guys, I miss you. For those that I'm not seeing on Sunday, I miss you. Can't wait to see you very soon. Have a fantastic weekend.